lick my balls. Yeah, say that all the time.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Kansas. Thank you. Makes me want to bend over and lick my balls. Losing 2 units on that. Gosh almighty, Arkansas looks good, boys. I hate to say it. Arkansas looks good. Congratulations, Tony. Good win there. We're looking at Princeton right now on the money line. Tristan, I know Tony's opposite, but Princeton, man, you got to ride a hot hand. I don't care what they say. You got to ride a hot hand, don't you, Tristan? I mean, you called it, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, I really didn't want to bet that game at all, but the more I looked at it, the more I mean, Princeton can shoot with anybody. Which me and Tony talked a little bit before the game. We talked about strength of schedule and stuff, but Mizzo, they just don't want it. Princeton wants it. They're the St. Peter's of this year, I think, and they're playing pretty good ball right now.
Dude, Tony, Auburn during the SEC conference season, I mean, they were like Tennessee, man. They weren't dominant. They weren't on a roll. They didn't do a whole hell of a lot. They weren't that impressive. And I mean, even like Tennessee today, congrats to Tennessee, man. They struggled to beat Charleston. Then they come out here and
Louisiana.
just do some fucking work. I mean, they put it on Duke pretty good. Auburn now is tied with Houston, number 1. So, dude, what a fucking tournament. I'm having a great time. I'm even on the day. I think I'm down a little bit of juice, but what a great tourney. Tony, what you got?
You know, it was a shaky start. I ain't gonna lie. The first round beat me up pretty bad, pretty bad. Got it mostly back yesterday. Today was going good, but more than 3-0 on the day, but 3-0 in the first 3 games, and then fucking Missouri, man, they're dogging me right now. I kept doubling down, and fuck New Jersey. Tristan mentioned St. Peter's last year. They're from New Jersey. They killed me last year for probably 20 units in the whole tournament. Just fucking 15 seeds from New Jersey.
Somebody said on the Discord that Princeton is this year's St. Mary's. Y'all believe that?
St. Peter's.
Somebody said what?
Yeah, he just said it just now. Tristan just said that.
That was me. Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, man. I mean, it's anyway. Dude, Tennessee just manhandled Duke. It was just
that was
another bracket buster, right? For most,
no.
I would think.
No. I agree with Tony. That was easy. That was easy money.
Okay. Well, I bet Duke. I bet Duke today and lost. I bet them for a unit and lost. But I had Tennessee in my bracket. See, this is why I fucking hate. I don't like brackets and I don't like fantasy football, because come game day, you're betting, you're looking at money, you're looking at where it comes back and forth and all this stuff. And Tristan, I mean, he broke my heart because I was in such a rush this morning. I bet Duke right before my workout, and then afterwards I'm driving to Austin to visit mom, and all of a sudden Tristan texts me. He goes, "I got Tennessee plus 4.5." I went, "Oh, fuck." Here we go.
I even convinced him to up the units on it.
Jeez, dude. I mean, I could shoot myself for that stupid shit. But anyway,
which to be honest, I didn't think Duke would lose. I thought we were going to get one of those nasty, like drawn out defensive games, and somebody was going to hit a last second shot. And I thought we were going to get a 1, 2, 3 point game. I didn't think Tennessee would just dominate from start to finish.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's still plenty of time left in this Missouri game, but I mean, Princeton looks good. They look like they're in control. If they don't do anything stupid, if they don't turn into a Virginia, then we should be good.
It's over.
Or a Purdue. Then we should be good with that. Guys, what do we got? This Auburn game, I know I'm on Auburn, plus 5.5. That's a close game. What are we looking at as far as the Texas game?
I like Texas comfortably. I've said it in the preseason show. This is the best Texas team they've had in probably over a decade. Now Penn State's the oldest team in the country. They can shoot the lights out. They got a lot of grit. But
I'm hiding
This
my anal
this
sticker.
this
Sorry.
yeah, I was about to say this Texas team is not the one from College Station. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, you had to do that. I'm gonna tell you, this might be the last time I invite you on a podcast.
It's all love.
I just
They-
don't see. I don't see Penn State shooting 90% from the 3-point range again.
Yeah.
I mean, if they do, more power to them. And again, it's like Princeton, a hot team. If you're on a roll, you're on a roll. And
You see this face I'm making right now?
but gosh almighty,
Dude, Princeton's pulling up from the logo, bro. I mean, it is nasty.
yeah,
It is surgical, and they are a fun team to watch, man.
62-45, baby.
Bunch of fucking finance majors
Yep.
figuring out the geometry of the fucking shot.
I just don't see. Oh, the coach is having a good time too. Gosh almighty. I don't see. Man, I'm hoping for a good game. So we talked about it yesterday. I think Tristan, this Texas Penn State. I'm down like a clown to take the under 136. I find it hard to believe that Texas is going to shoot 90% and Penn State's going to shoot 90% again. If they shoot the way they did last game, they could push 200 points. I mean, these guys lights.
Well, you keep talking about it. Won't you bet it?
I don't hate that, to be honest.
The under?
You know, and I was thinking about it off the top of my head. I don't hate that. Texas's defense is 11th in the country.
I mean,
And
you look at that kid. He was like 10 for 10 from 3-point range for Texas, but in the first half, he broke his all-time scoring record like 2 minutes into the second half. Penn State was shooting lights out. I think I even saw the trainer kick the ball one time and it went in the fucking bucket. Everything is falling for fucking Penn State, dude. And then Vegas sets the line at 136. Does it smell fishy to you? It smells like my first girlfriend.
136. Do you think that's high or something? That's not that high.
I think that's low. I thought the way both teams shot the other day, I thought the line would have been 150, 155 maybe. Don't you think, Tony?
No, just because of Texas defense. Who in the Big Ten plays defense like Texas? Rutgers maybe.
Yeah.
But besides that, no. Texas is a complete ball club. They play fast. They can play slow. They're going to play what suits them. They're going to control this game. Maybe, if it's that high, so what's that? 136 divided by 2 is
65, 65,
I'm thinking maybe
something like that.
Maybe a team total. Maybe Penn State's team total under.
What time does that game start?
6:45.
Yeah, I'm probably fixing to look at that game, and I'm probably going to buy a couple points, and which that game should have already started.
I've got Texas minus 5.5.
Okay, they pushed it back.
Yeah, they pushed it back. I got Texas minus 5.5.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna buy a few points or a point, buy it down to like 3.5 or 4. That's probably what I'll do.
Okay.
I like that.
Tony, you like that?
I like that. I think I'm gonna go with probably -5. I'll just buy the hook, and then I might go heavy on a Texas Alabama money line 2-teamer.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go heavy, and I'm not gonna chase my Kansas losses or nothing like that. Kansas was my biggest bet of the year or of the tournament, and I had a really good day the last 2 days, and I lost. So I mean, it happened.
I lost. I had a 2-unit play on Kansas, lost it, but I'm not chasing either. I'm just gonna let it ride, see what happens.
I think I'm just gonna play -4 at -130. I like that. I'll probably put 3 units on it.
Okay. I like. I got 1 unit on Texas minus 5.5. UCLA. Now UCLA. I got 2 units on UCLA -7. I just think UCLA with just the experience and all that stuff. I like UCLA running away with this one.
UCLA is dangerous.
I like UCLA running away with it.
Later, I like Alabama to cover. I like them to cover 8.5, but I'm most likely gonna buy down a few points on that too. But I like them to honestly just handle Maryland pretty easily.
I've got one unit on Alabama -8.5. I feel comfortable there. UCLA -7. I got them for 2 units. Tony, what do you think about those plays?
I'm on Northwestern, guys.
God dang. Okay.
I'm on
that makes me feel
Northwestern
better.
with the 7.5.
It's all right. You were on Missouri, so I feel better.
I'm 3-1 today. 3-1 today. So we'll call it like that. I just don't. I think the Pac-12 is overrated. They're always top heavy. I thought Arizona was legit. Look at them.
Well, let's just cool down a little bit. Arizona is legit. They are legit. They were a top team. They just got beat.
They were bought.
It happened. It happens. Purdue. Everybody thought Purdue, but we've seen Purdue. We saw Purdue shit the bed all year long.
Yeah, no.
All year long they shit the bed. They were the 1990s Oklahoma Bob Stoops Sooners. They couldn't win they can't win a big game. Yeah. So, but I thought Arizona was a good team. They just got beat.
Well, the problem is they didn't get beat. They lost. They were flat the whole game.
Which one? Which game?
Arizona, Princeton. It looks like they didn't want to be there. They were just going through the motions. Like, it was just very upsetting because honestly, their 11th man off the bench is probably better than Princeton's best player in a one-on-one setting. Let's say a skill setting. Yeah. So, and if you watch the game, they were flat. They were in control the whole game. They got punched in the mouth at the end and did nothing to spark any energy. That's why I don't say Princeton won. Princeton's winning this game against Missouri, but I don't think they beat Arizona. I think Arizona beat themselves. I should say that.
Go ahead, Tristan. What were you gonna say?
I'm just sitting here watching Princeton drain 3 after 3 after 3. It is fucking woo.
So I do think going back to the Big Ten, I do think Bama put some good work on Maryland. Bama just looks the part. They're acting the part. They've got the swag. They're walking on the court. They're shimmying. They're doing the gritty and all that shit. They walk on the floor and they're owning it. I like the swag. I like the confidence that they're showing right now. I really like Bama doing good work right now. So on that, let's see.
You want to do a look
tomorrow?
ahead to tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow, guys. I like Pitt. I like Pittsburgh. I like Pittsburgh. Talk me off of it. Shit, please.
That's a tough one.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't.
Please.
Pittsburgh beat who'd they play, Tony? I can't even remember.
They're playing Xavier. Oh, who'd they just beat?
Yeah, who'd they just beat?
Iowa State.
So Pittsburgh beat the shit out of Iowa State. I watched most of that game. Xavier struggled and damn near lost, and they still put the line at 5. That tells me they expect Xavier to rebound, and I'm probably going to be on Xavier.
So, Tony, first of all, clarify something for me because this is really confusing. Is it Xavier or Xavier?
Oh, you're talking about enunciations. I'm probably the worst one here.
Well, I know that's why you're from Jersey.
You're asking a dude from New Jersey about enunciations.
Yeah. If I was from New Jersey, I'd probably bet Princeton money line.
Because I say Xavier. If I say Xavier, Tristan says Xavier. Anyway, off topic. I just like Pitt. I like what I saw. I think again, it's like Princeton. They're rolling. You keep rolling. You keep going with it. I don't see much of a change in Xavier, whatever. The
thing with me with them is they're battle tested. They have come back in so many situations this year. They have they got a big and Nunji who's good. He could stretch the floor. They have battle tested guards. Now the thing with Pitt is I love old teams, right? And
the oldest team in the tournament, isn't it?
That's Penn State. State. But here's a fun fact: Pittsburgh's starting 5 is older than Oklahoma City Thunder starting 5 in the NBA.
Wow.
They're an old team.
That's like Alabama's football team. They're older than the 1972 Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
Dude, other than the FDU game tomorrow, every single line is 5 and under.
Well, I was fixing because I was going to move to the next one because I've got K-State going to the Final Four, and they're playing Kentucky,
I was gonna
and
I was gonna say too. Yeah. Go
Kentucky's
ahead.
-3. Kentucky's -3, and they're playing
Open.
the regionals in Kansas.
It opened at -1. That line's going up, and I'm
Yeah.
upset because I woke up this morning and saw like Kentucky, or last night, and it's like Kentucky -120 on the money line, and I'm like, I should probably lock this in now. But I was like, let me go through the motions today and wait, and now I'm losing value by the second.
-160 is playable though.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I got Kentucky. It's very telling when you got an 11 versus a 3 and the 11's favored.
Yeah.
It's simple as that. Books are just telling you what's up. I like Kansas State. Shout out to Tang. He did a great job. They were predicted to finish last in the Big 12. And
Yep.
to become they've come a long way, but give them their kudos, give them the high rah.
Yeah.
Calipari's here to show Tang what's up.
Tony, SEC's up by 10 right now, baby. Auburn is up 10 on Houston.
Oh shit, Missouri got it up to 20. They might have a chance.
Dude, I'm still sticking with K-State. I think I understand what you're saying about the books are telling, but I just think it's one of those that the public is seeing Kentucky, and Kentucky has always been Kentucky. It's always been Kentucky basketball. That's all they have in the state of Kentucky, and nobody pays attention to K-State. And I'm going to stick with it. I'm still playing that. I'm going to play that dog. I'm going to play that dog. I'm hoping it barks. Oh, Marquette, Michigan State. We got Shaka Khan, the head coach at Marquette, who dresses like a Teletubby. They're favored by 2.5. That's it.
I love Marquette. I love Marquette in this game. And I already look. Hey, look at Tony. Not so fast, my friend.
Tell me why you like Marquette. You love Marquette, please.
Dude, they took big care of business in the first round. Now I already know where Tony's going. He's gonna say, "Don't fade Izzo in the tournament."
Don't fade Izzo in the tourney.
Because I cashed big on him yesterday, but I just think USC ain't nothing. But I just think Marquette they're gonna have a nice run this year. So
yeah, Tony, what do you think? Go ahead.
It's not at this point with Marquette. It's not don't fade Izzo. It's Shaka Smart gets rattled. And when your coach gets rattled in pressure situations, your team gets rattled in pressure situations.
Well, I mean, he's 21. He just bought his first beer, I think, last summer. So
no. I don't want to hear this new shit no more. He's been coaching Power 5 basketball now for 9 years. He's been around for 12, 15.
Got run out of Texas.
No. He was at VCU, took them to the Final Four when I was still in high school, fucking over a decade ago. I don't want to hear the young shit no more. He has battle wounds. Fuck all that. You know? So now you're gonna go up against a mastermind like Izzo, who's a hothead. But he's the hothead like a Bob Knight, a good hothead who has passion. Shaka Smart, unproven when it's this late in the tournament. And like I said,
you just said that he took the
okay, one Cinderella team.
Yeah.
What has he done since he got to the big boys?
Yeah. Well, he got run out of Texas.
Ran out, kick him out. I don't want to see him again in the state. You know.
You like Izzo, huh? I think they got him. They got him a new grease board too because he split that other one in half yesterday.
Exactly.
So they got him another one. But I'm with you, Tristan. I like Marquette. I like everything about it.
Here, I'll give you guys a prime example. I'm sorry to cut you off. Curtis Painter last night for Purdue. At the end, you see him on the sidelines. He's panicking. And what happens? Purdue panicked, and they ended up losing. It's the same thing. You can't have a frazzled coach in pressure situations. And then with a young team who's, let me see, Marquette is the 300th youngest team in the land. You can't have that. You got to be cool, calm, and collected going against a veteran team in Michigan State with a veteran coach.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Like Bob Knight used to be calm, cool, and collected. Nope. But we got two against one. Yeah, we're on Marquette. You're on Michigan State. It's going to be a good. I see it as a good game. UConn, St. Mary's. UConn given 3.5.
UConn by murder.
Yeah, lay the points.
UConn by
And that's
fucking
the
murder.
way the news goes.
I'll buy the hook just so I don't get hooked by a 3 for some dumbass reason, but I think they handle them.
I'll sell the
Yes.
hook and get plus money.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
that's a good idea. Thanks for stating that. Hey, is this where Baylor bails out? Is this where they is this where they call it a night against Creighton? Because they're only giving one to Creighton.
That's the biggest toss up to me in the whole
Yeah.
games tomorrow.
I don't know. Yeah.
We've seen
Creighton-
Creighton be great. We've seen Creighton be very bad.
Yeah.
And they had a small moment yesterday where they were almost really bad against NC State and lost.
Yeah.
And Baylor's got that switch where when they flip it on, Baylor by murder.
Yeah, but the thing is, they got to find that switch.
Well, they found it the other day.
In my bracket, in my coaches call bracket, I've got Creighton beating Baylor.
Oh,
I'm
But
probably leaning Creighton as well.
I mean, this is that game that I probably won't touch.
How many points? How many points?
One. Baylor -1. This is that game I won't touch.
That's
it's
tough.
It's a 6-10 game. I mean, well, you know, I'll watch UConn. I'll watch UConn murder St. Mary's. Let's put it that way. And the other one can, whatever happens, happens. Miami, Indiana -2. Dude, Miami didn't look very good. I don't think they look very good.
Who you said didn't look good? Indiana?
Miami.
Oh, I agree. And that's why I took Tennessee today. The ACC doesn't play fucking defense, I'm realizing. So anytime they face any type of half-ass defense who's, above mediocre, they're struggling.
Yeah.
And Drake choked yesterday. I think Miami went on a 16-1 run to end it to win the game.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Dude, in Miami, supposedly Miami's the most talented, skilled talent.
That
team
Wong kid
tournament.
they got is pretty nasty.
Like, I mean, they're
backcourt. They're backcourt. You can make that argument.
But I mean, it looked just like just like street ball. I mean, it looked like their head coach wasn't there. It looked like the English teacher was coaching them. It was really sloppy, ugly. I didn't enjoy watching it. It just I didn't like it at all. So,
I love betting on teams where their forwards and centers are just fucking animals, dude. Like you look at them and you're just scared to drive the ball. That is like Tennessee today. They were like that. Bama's like that.
Are you betting this? Are you betting this Miami game, Tristan?
I don't know yet.
Okay, Tony.
It's tough. I'm probably leaning Indiana. But the thing is, with just like the backcourt, I'm scared of the backcourt. I'm scared of experienced guards.
Does Indiana have a good defense?
It's decent. It's not elite, in my opinion.
So it's not going to be. We're not going to see the Miami that we did yesterday. You don't think?
Indiana's defense is 44th in the nation, so it's decent. It's not great, but Miami's defense is atrocious.
All right. But Indiana still plays 7 passes and then go to the hoop, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, why not take the under? If you had to bet it. Boy, it just sounds like a horrible game. What about TCU and the Zags? Gonzaga.
How many points are they laying?
Gonzaga's laying 4.5 to TCU. TCU's that team.
I like TCU plus 4.5.
TCU, don't they have a switch like Baylor's? I mean, if it's on, it's on. If it's off, it's off.
Yeah.
I mean, they either look good or they look like the school for the deaf, dumb, and blind.
Yeah.
The Zags are, I don't know, dude. I have a hard time with them just in general. Like, I thought they were getting ready to lose yesterday, but then they just flipped the switch too.
Yeah.
Because they let Grand Canyon hang around.
Yeah. Got the backdoor cover on that. That was nice with Grand Canyon.
So do you think so you think in the first round, serious question, you think in the first round, these top teams like Gonzaga, I mean, even A&M wasn't a top team, and Penn State wasn't a top, they're middle tier.
Did he freeze?
But A&M was looking forward to A&M was looking forward to Texas. Gonzaga looking forward to the second round, Arizona looking forward to the second round, Purdue looking forward to the second round because they're playing nobodies. Do you think that really happens in this tournament?
Coach,
Yeah.
We lost you for a minute there.
are you
Oh, that's
still
all
are you
right.
still are you still recording?
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay. Well, to answer
All
your question real quick, I would hope these teams aren't looking ahead because if they don't handle business that's right in front of them, you're done. I mean, it's really just that simple. Like you got to take it game by game.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it. Like I know I said this all the time during in NFL football. I say it all the time. If you're a top team, elite team, you need to take care of business. There's no excuse. That's what sets great teams sets aside great teams from good teams, right? The thing I love about college basketball is a parity, though. The number 1 and the number 7 and the number 3 and the number 16 to me really doesn't mean a whole hell of a lot. It just doesn't. And then give it one game like Furman, fucking Furman, they've got nothing to lose. The coach will tell them, throw your body around, just give it all you got, throw them up and see what happens. San Diego State's doing the same shit. I love everything about this tournament. Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah, it's fun. No, I was gonna say you brought up Furman. That kid from Virginia, he was bought. He was point shaving like a motherfucker if I ever seen it. That was blatant. He should be sentenced to 3 years in fucking prison, like that guard from Arizona State in the 90s.
Well, be careful because we got a guy on a Discord and his son's fixing to play some college ball and he's going to make us a lot of money. So let's not throw stones in our own home because we're all going to get rich here in about 2
I'm trying to figure out why Missouri's fouling down 15 with 30 seconds left.
Because it's never over.
Fight, baby, fight. I like it.
Tony's like, I put money on y'all. I better see every fucking foul. Chance you get.
Here's the beautiful thing about it, Tristan. I lose 2 units to a supposedly great Kansas team, and I put a quarter unit on Princeton because you told me to, and I'm going to win a full unit, a little over a full unit, so the Kansas doesn't hurt me. It just hurts my pride. But yeah, I've got tomorrow. I got Gonzaga, dude. I'm going to ride Miami in a bounce back game. I'm going to take Miami. I just made up my mind. I like Creighton to win. UConn by murder. Marquette. I know you hate to hear that, Tony. I'm taking Marquette. I'm also taking Kansas State and Pitt. The two games that I know I want to bet is Pitt and UConn. Other than that, I'm going to the Discord. So you guys listening in, make sure you can still go to CoachesCall.store, hit the menu button, go to the Discord. We got a couple of guys that are hot, including the one on my right here. Tristan is smoking hot. You can catch him on the Action Network. That's something that you can't miss, knock on wood. He's getting it. He's getting it. Yeah, he's coming down to earth a little bit today, but we're still ahead of the curve. John, Twisted, we got some dudes that are making a push. I think Tony, you're 3-1 today, right?
3-1, technically picking teams. Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
So go to the Discord. We got a lot going on. We got a lot more going on. We'll be back again tomorrow after probably about this time again tomorrow in the afternoon to see what's going on. Again, we've got Princeton to close it out on the money line. I've got Auburn +5 left. I got Texas -5.5. UCLA, I think they run away with it. I got them -7, and then Alabama -8.5. Let's get it done, baby.
Time out.
Go ahead, buddy.
Let me get a 30.
You got it. You got it. All you.
I just realized this. You're going Texas -5, UCLA -7.5, and Bama. You laying the points too?
Yeah, I'm chalky as fuck right now.
I was about to say we see all the favorites winning tonight. We see all the favorites covering. Because there's only been I guess 3 upsets now. So yeah,
there's been a lot of dogs
it's over.
today.
Dude, it happened yesterday. All the upsets were early, and then Texas ran away with it, and then somebody else ran away with it. because I had Creighton and Oral Roberts, and Oral Roberts is the worst team. Thank you for that pick, Tony.
They played a
Oral
bad
Roberts
fucking
worst
game.
Team.
No.
Oral Roberts the worst fucking
no,
team
no,
I've
no,
ever
no,
seen.
no,
Bad News Bears could have played them, and they play baseball. Thanks for that pick, Tony. Good one.
Listen. You don't want to start my rant on that, all right? You don't want me to. That was a bad game. Very bad game. On paper, everything was beautiful. Sharp money was on Oral Roberts, and that's why sharp money got it back today with Tennessee. It was as simple as that.
Okay. I'm okay. All right, that's it. 30 minutes. Go. Coach, it's fun. Play ball. Let's go. We're done. Hey, guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for being on. Y'all stay tuned. Make sure you follow us, Coaches Call 00 on TikTok. You can catch the Tristan Dunn show. I think Tony Capo might still be doing some shit, too. I know you can catch me, Riggs and More, on TikTok. Coaches Call, the whole 9 yards. Y'all come join us, especially on the Discord. Gentlemen, thank you for being on. Hey, I hope everybody hits their bets. There's Princeton right there, baby, on the money line. Cash money. See y'all tomorrow. Adios.